Before COVID, the most I can ever run, no cap, is a mile.
Tell the people what's the most you ran.
I ran a half marathon. That's 13.2 miles.
And how long?
In an hour and 56.
Kings and queens, welcome back. It's your boy JahPat, and we here at the SteelSharpnSteel show, a place where black excellence meet black mediocrity.
You know the vibes, your boy Mr. Love is Love. Family, if you didn't do it already, please hit that subscribe button. You know whatever you take from us, you learn and you grow with it. Whatever we take from you, we learn and we grow with it as well. Like, comment, and share, family.
Season 3, fellas and queens, kings and queens, we are here. And this episode is the fitness coach edition featuring Mr. RawinBrooklyn himself.
RawinBrooklyn, we here today. You know what I'm saying? We here.
So this episode is going to be really was in high demand. A lot of people know this is my line brother, my frat brother as well, my brother. And,
Shout outs,
Shout outs to Omega Psi Phi, shout outs to Zeta Psi. And shout outs to all the fitness coach, all the black fitness coach all around the world that's helping everybody get into their health. So tell the people who you are, King.
Absolutely.
Yo, I'm Jerry Plaisimon, you know, born and raised in Brooklyn, you know.
Talk about it.
Brooklyn College.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Omega Psi Phi, Zeta Psi chapter, you know. That's who I am. You know?
Yeah. So what made you choose that name, RawinBrooklyn, for the most part?
That's a good question. So I'm a vegan. And when I was young, so I transitioned to a vegetarian, and I was like, you know what? I did vegetarian. I became a vegetarian because my uncle passed away from cancer. So when I transitioned from a vegetarian to a vegan, I was like, you know what? I want to intensify it, you know, because being a vegetarian was a little easy. So I was like, you know, why not be a vegan? And I was like, you know, what's a different level of vegan? It's like a raw vegan.
Mm-hmm.
So I was like, you know what if I call myself Raw in Brooklyn? You feel me? So I was like, yeah, that's a smooth name. So I was like, that's why I call myself Raw in Brooklyn, because I tried being a raw vegan, I failed. You know what I'm saying? Because the raw vegan is just, in America, is impossible. So that's how I came with the name Raw in Brooklyn. Yeah.
I feel like. So, why would you, in your opinion, tell the SteelSharpnSteel community, you know what I'm saying, you know, we here always, tell them, help them understand your fascination about, like, exercising.
I mean, I just feel like, so at the end of the day, I just feel like a lot of people think about exercising it helps you physically. I think about it helps me mentally. You get what I'm saying? So it's like how do you strengthen your mental? You know, we strengthen our muscles by working out, right? So it's like, let's say right now you're in a treadmill for like 10 minutes and you want to give up. Like, what's really going to go first, your body or your mind? So if your mind is able to basically stay in that 10 minutes, you're strengthening your mental. So that's why I do, mainly it's mental, then it's like, I want to look good, you know? Mm-hmm. So that's the reason why.
No, I get it. It's mind over matter at the
definitely
same time.
Mind over, definitely.
And as well as it adds to your confidence.
Fact.
You know what I'm
That's a
and
fact.
Your physicality.
That's a fact.
You know what I'm saying? My boy said I can take my shirt off whenever I want to.
It'll still be good.
What you say is more so mental endurance for the most part. Mental capacity, keeping that strength.
So, it's like, well, what is it to me?
Yeah, what is that for you?
So it's like, for instance, I give you an example. Let's say right now, hypothetically speaking, let's talk about just studying. Mm-hmm. Let's say you're studying and it's like you get tired. Like, you know what, I've been studying like 2 hours. Like, let me just give up. So if you have that mental like strength, like, nah, I can do this for 3 more hours. Or you have a task that's like, I wanna basically get promoted in my job, and it just might not happen. Are you gonna give up, or are you gonna stay and just and basically go through those milestones? Because that's what strength is. Mental strength is like, I'm not gonna give up. You get what I'm saying?
Perseverance for the most part.
Absolutely.
Definitely perseverance.
I love it. And it seems like you just having the understanding that pushing yourself, no matter what it is, working out or you're at the job, you know what I'm saying, pushing yourself, having that perseverance is very vital, you know what I'm saying, in anyone's life for them to get to the next level.
You know, it's 100%. That's imperative. You know, I mean, I think Will Smith mentioned that also. He said at the end of the day, you might be able to be more talented than me, but when it comes to a treadmill, either I'm gonna die on that treadmill. I'm not giving up. I'm gonna die on that treadmill, or I'm gonna win. So I took that and I ran with it. I'm like, he's right, and that's how I started changing the dynamic of what working out means to me. You get what I'm saying when I listen to that? You know, he's an icon to me as well, Will Smith.
I love it.
So,
Shout out.
Tell the community what's the day-to-day process doing any normal workout. So what's Mr. RawinBrooklyn,
Okay.
Day to day.
So I'm a fan of AM workouts. You know, I do some PM workouts. I'm a fan of the AM workouts. So I wake up, you know, drink my 2 bottles of water, you know, get my little green juice, you know, and just hit that gym, you know. Sometimes I get a little oatmeal for breakfast. Sometimes I don't, you know. So I just, you know, wake up in the morning, get my 2 bottles of water, little oatmeal, and just hit the gym.
I feel that. Now that morning thing is a little vibe for me. Like me personally, when I work out, I do like 5 in the morning, 6 in the morning. But a lot of people, they find that challenge just to get up in the morning. So would you say like the timing never really affect you as long as you get it in?
So the thing about the timing, so if you're number one, if you're able to wake up at, same thing with life, right? So everything with fitness I relate to life.
I feel like
I love it.
So right now, if you're waking up 5 o'clock in the morning every single day to work out, which is not necessary for anybody, if you're that disciplined, how strong are you mentally? So if you're doing that just to work out, what about that job? What about that college you want to go to? What about that? You know? So it's like, if you're able to wake up at 5 o'clock just to work out, you can do anything. You're taking yourself to a different level.
Yeah.
So, and I definitely recommend that because that's the start of your day. You're starting with great energy. That I just knocked out. I'm gonna have a productive day because I started with such high energy.
So you think daily workouts like morning?
I think morning.
More effective.
I think it's definitely more effective for the mindset and then to have a productive day. However, some people prefer PM workouts, which I think that let's say you're drained though throughout the day. So it's like, all right, you know what? I wake up and I have 100% energy opposed to I went to work, you know, I did that, now I'm a little drained. But it depends on you, you know, what works for you.
100%.
Yeah.
So hold that though. Let me piggyback. That was amazing how you put it. I just love it. You know what I'm saying? Because you broke it down from AM and then the PM and that's facts. You know what I'm saying? Because to each his own at the end of the day. So just to piggyback on what Jah was saying as far as being a struggle to get up early in the morning and working out. For some people, would you consider exercising with family and friends a great way to consistently stay on top of that AM routine?
So when it comes to partners, I look at that like something related to life as well, is accountability partner. So it's like me ask you a question. If Jah did this podcast by himself, would he be more effective by himself or would he be more effective with you? You know what I'm saying? 2 minds are stronger than one.
Still sharpening still.
Exactly. You get what I'm saying? So when it comes with the accountability partner, it's like, of course you're going to be more effective because I don't want to let you down. I don't want to let you down.
Yeah.
So I might wake up and say, you know what? I'm not going to go take because I'm tired. I'm doing this for myself. But what if I'm doing it for you?
100%.
I'm going to get up.
Accountability. Exactly.
Yeah. So that's a good question.
I love it, bro. I really love how you highlighted the importance of having somebody to keep you on your toes.
100%.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You absolutely need someone to count on.
Sure.
You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of people feel like they're in this alone. A lot of people feel like they're in this alone. We're not
at all.
You know what I'm saying? We're not. As my brother just said, RawinBrooklyn. You know what I'm saying? We're not. We're not in this alone. We have to have an accountability partner. We have to have somebody to look forward to talk. You know what I'm saying? Whenever we going through issues or whenever we need
whatever
to get
it is.
pushed, whatever it is. You know what I'm
Whatever
saying?
it
So
is.
that's amazing how you put that, bro. And Jah hit me up early in the morning, like, yo, bro, you up? You good? You know what I'm saying? Making sure that my mind is ready for today.
Facts.
You get what I'm saying? So
You need that. You need that.
That's accountability though. And
right.
also too, bro, just speaking about this waking up, having that discipline. If I wake up at 6, you wake up at 8, and you wake up at 9, I beat all of y'all.
100%.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I started early, and
yeah.
now I got the day to just do whatever I want.
You got more hours.
That's why I tell people, like, having that discipline is so important. But speaking of discipline and just having that discipline strength, right? Let me ask you, for people that's like hard to, even this morning, evening, or late workouts, right? How you keep that consistency when you even feel like you down? Like, even if you don't have that accountability partner, or let's say if you still have that partner, right? And you just feel sluggish, you feel drained, you worry. You know, we get hijacked on so many things, right? But what keeps you going on a consistent basis?
It's a great question.
That's a great question.
Yeah.
So as far as being demotivated, that happens to me a lot. You know, I might wake up and say, I'm tired. So I've been doing, this is what got me through college, and I do this with fitness, I do this with everything, is I listen to Eric Thomas.
Ooh.
So I throw that podcast on. I'm like, you know, Jerry, we not gonna go to, yeah. I think we not gonna go to the gym today. Eric Thomas, yo, he's the eater.
Not that's E.T.
And hip hop preacher, and he gets me there.
Oh, so he's the motivator for the most part.
Do a life.
Gangster.
He gets me there.
Gangster.
You know what I'm saying?
So would you say let's say, because we know we SteelSharpnSteel, the community is fully black, right?
Yeah.
So would you say for the community, consumption, like music consumption, podcast consumption, entertainment consumption, whatever you can get to get you going. That's very important.
Very, very important. You know, because the thing is about what drives you. Like, for instance, like if you work out with music versus non-music, you're gonna be more pumped with music because something's driving you, something's pushing you. So I think it's essential, you know, to have those podcasts, those music, or that person that inspire you to like be better, you know, than you were yesterday. So yeah, I definitely love that. Yeah.
So just to switch it a little bit, forgive me as well. Would you consider the way? And I'm not coming at you, family.
Yeah,
I love everybody. Love is love here. You know what I'm saying? Would you consider that the way individuals poorly utilize their time daily as a barrier to consistently stay on their routine?
So the thing about I'm all about being productive, right? So we have 24 hours, right? So it's like so the biggest question is, how do you work out? How do you go to school? How do you do this? Like, I don't have time. So to answer your question is that, do you have time to eat? Do you have time to sleep? You get what I'm saying? So you gotta jot down 12 a.m. to 12. You gotta jot down 8 p.m. to all the way to like 12 a.m. Like the whole 24 hours. You gotta write down exactly what you're doing. I'm sure you could shave off that 2 hours you on the phone with your boy.
A lot of people
you
not
get what I'm
attentive
saying?
to things like that.
They're not, and that's the reason why that's why we have those people that been through that. That's why we have the Eric Thomas, or those people that can help motivate us and let us know, because you know, and that's still sharp and still lifting as you climb. You know, they're basically, all right, you know what? I want to be better. I want to be more productive. How? Google how to be more productive. It's gonna give you those things to do. And then, if you don't want to do that, if you don't take that first step, we can't change. You can't change yourself.
Yeah,
you have to
take
that first step.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because Google has everything.
100%.
You know,
100%. And I love it. Just to continue, would you consider exercising to be a massive mood lifter, whereas one is able to be more at ease in stressful situations?
So yes. So everybody handles stress differently. So let's say, hypothetically speaking, you know, some people get stressed when they drink. Some people get stressed when they smoke. I think the healthiest way to release stress is working out. You know what I'm saying? And exercise is not only hitting the weights. You might do calisthenics. You might just go for a run. You might go for a walk. You know, and it's just like and you're able to like meditate in your head, like just go through what's really going on, and just kind of like, you know, alleviate the stress.
That takes me to my next question. You know, you have your fitness journey and you do a lot of physical labor, whether it's pull-ups or whatever workouts you do, right?
Yeah.
As your fitness journey continue to grow, what's your view on like yoga, any other forms of therapy, you know, forms of working out, exercising that you're seeing lately?
So that's a good question. All right, so I have a client, and I seen a drastic change when he started doing yoga.
Wow. Okay.
You get what I'm saying? A lot of people think that the thing that's most, I'm not saying frowned upon, but neglected is stretching, especially in men. We need to stretch at least twice a day.
We avoid that a lot.
And believe it or not, we don't realize it until we get older.
Until our joints start.
Yeah, you get what I'm saying? Like you're realizing you're waking up every single day. You might not be as active. You might be lifting weights, but like our range of motion. How can we stretch out our muscles? How can we? You know what I'm saying? Like, are you warming up with a stretch? Are you cooling down with a stretch? And I feel like when it comes to yoga, if you can implement yoga at least 4 days a week, and it could be free. All you have to do is, you know, which I think that something that the pandemic did for us is we realized how we could use like our computer, our social media to do a lot of things, right? So you can legitimately Google yoga for beginners, and you can they'll walk you through a yoga session, so it's free.
Yeah,
you get what I'm saying? So I think that I think yoga is important. I think actually doing a deep tissue massage at least once a month needs to be done as well.
I think with the way you work out, you may need 2 a month.
Listen, my boy gets busy.
And before we even go into any more questions, shout outs to RawinBrooklyn. Tell the community where they can find you on Instagram, your social media.
My
platform.
Instagram is RawinBrooklyn. You know what I'm saying?
I do want to ask you, what do you feel like is your ultimate goal with RawinBrooklyn?
All right, so I've been with my fitness journey for a long time. I just never like displayed it on social media, you know.
Yeah.
So this year was all about giving back.
Yeah.
So I honestly didn't even want to take any clients. I didn't want. I'm just gonna throw out free
And
content.
we want to just salute you, King.
Yeah.
That's love.
Very instructional.
That's love.
Very
That's
instructional.
love.
One thing I can tell you, you go on his page at Raw
In Brooklyn.
in Brooklyn. You go on that page, you're gonna see a lot of instructional.
You might
content.
sweat. You might sweat.
Just from watching the video, I'm telling you.
I appreciate
Right?
y'all. I appreciate y'all. So I just wanted to get back this year. I was like, you know what? I just been so blessed, and what it was is that I was scared of COVID. I'm not gonna lie to you. I was scared.
Yeah.
I was like, yo. So I was like, you know what? What can I do? Like, what am I good at that I can do to give back? Cause I survived COVID.
Yeah.
So I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna give back what I went to school for, fitness, you know. And I was like, I'm just gonna give out free content. And when it comes to next year, I have a whole different agenda. But I was like, you know what? This year, I'm gonna invest my entire time just giving back free
100%,
content. You
100%.
get what I'm saying? And just basically trying to uplift
People.
you know.
So when it came to giving back, and you look at your results, right? When it comes to people, you setting out that blueprint. Do you feel like you've been successful in terms of helping people get better health and just getting the blueprint?
Yeah, you know what it is.
Not to cut you as well.
Yeah.
Like, to continue on with Josh's question, the feedback as well.
Yeah,
feedback
You know
more
what I'm saying?
so.
So when it comes to the feedback, let's start with some feedback. When it comes to the feedback, I got a lot more feedback than I expected. So I got so much feedback. I'm like, shit. Like at first, I'm like, shit.
Surprising, right?
So, like,
I'm like, damn.
yeah.
A little overwhelming. I'm like,
Yeah.
damn. Like I didn't expect to have that much feedback that quickly.
I feel
You
that.
get what I'm saying? And as far as like you said, we're helping people.
Yeah.
So yeah, so I get tons of inboxes like almost every single day. You know, like little things like here and there. And I've been helping people out. You know, a lot of people inbox and say, yo, you helped me out so much. Your videos.
Just about
Wow.
looking at your videos, bro.
Wow.
Somebody offered to cash at me money just cause for my videos. Like, nah, you good. This shit's all.
That's love, though.
Yeah,
That's
I mean,
love.
yeah, I appreciate the love, but it's all giving back. You know
If
what
you're
I'm saying?
watching, shout outs. No, that's
So,
love.
not to spend everything too, because I feel like you've been. Yeah, one thing about him, I feel like just being his line brother, you really care about the workout.
Yeah.
That's the thing.
Yeah,
Like, a lot of fitness coaches, they'll say, "Oh, come to this session an hour or two," and you don't feel that presence.
Yeah,
like him, he's gonna give you 130.
That's
you know what I'm saying.
I like that you
fully energetic.
I like that you said that because I actually had this conversation a lot. Is that so? There are personal trainers. I'll tell you this. So let's say that there might be personal trainers that are more knowledgeable than me. You know what I'm saying? But however, I don't think there's any personal trainer that's more passionate than me. I'm gonna ensure that if you're doing it incorrect, I'm gonna stop you. We're gonna get it done correctly. You got personal trainers on their phone, not even watching you. Nah, I'm gonna give you 110%. I'm gonna make sure that I'm gonna pretend like you're me. That's how hard I'm gonna go.
I love it.
And that's the thing. You might be more knowledgeable than me, but you're not more passionate. So I'm gonna make sure that my clients get more results because I'm passionate.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm passionate, you know?
And a lot of people love the relatability.
Facts.
You feel what I'm saying? Because at the
Yeah.
end of the day, knowledge is power, but just being able to apply it.
Definitely.
You fully like you are a massive practitioner. You know what I'm saying? Like you apply it massively, bro.
And you consistent.
I appreciate that.
So
I
like,
definitely appreciate that.
just to spin it a little bit into what I wanted to ask you. You know what I'm saying? Like, help the SteelSharpnSteel community understand, in your opinion, what are some health benefits or some physical benefits that people could expect from working out and exercise?
The most important, I think, is basically the mental. You know, I feel like when you work out, you're at a good mental space. I feel like you're more confident. You mentioned earlier.
Yeah.
It makes you just a confident person.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? So it's like when you see results, it makes you even more confident. Oh, I'm actually doing
this.
something. And it makes you like a happy person. Like, you know what? I'm going hard. I'm actually being productive. It makes you want to even go hard in anything in life because you see results.
100%.
Yeah. So, you know, you said that was physically, right? You said, nah, I'm sorry.
No, as well as physical, but okay. That it fully aligns, because as long as you are mentally, you know what I'm saying, growing yourself and progressing, the physical part is gonna come as well.
Yeah, 100%.
You know what I'm saying?
100%.
It's not just the fundamentals. You have to be there mentally as well.
100%.
You know what I'm saying? The
100%.
physical part, the fundamental part is like it's gonna come.
Yeah.
But if you're not mentally there to confidently see yourself doing it,
True.
you're not
You're not
gonna.
gonna see those.
But that's taking me to my next question, bro. So with working out, we all got a goal, right? Everybody. Well, some people have goals, some people don't. My question to the community and also to you: do you feel like you can manifest a look that you want?
So so there's something. So when you're working on, there's something called textbook training, and there's something that's not textbook. So textbook basically means like I'm gonna do back, then I'm gonna do chest, I'm gonna do legs. That's what textbook is. I don't go by textbook. I go by what I want. So let's say hypothetically speaking, I want to grow my legs. I'm gonna emphasize on my legs. I might hit legs 3 times a week. I might hit upper body twice a week. If I just want to work on my upper body, and say if I know a lot of women prefer legs, so they work on their legs a lot, but they don't work on their upper body as much. But but they touch their upper body. So I think that if you are dedicated and you really are going hard, you can manifest that look you want.
Because they say normally, like I was speaking to a guy the other day doing pull-ups in the park. He was like, sometimes you gotta like think what you want to look like in the future. You know what I'm saying? So that kind of could push you. Saying like, all right, let's say it's summertime, by Christmas, I want to look this specific way. I want to be more toned. You gotta manifest that. You gotta like.
No, you definitely go talk it into the world, But as long as you are ensuring that you're hitting those body parts, or if you want to tone up, you're hitting that treadmill, you're on the park or whatever, you're running, doing that cardio, and you're also eating as well.
100%. So yeah, we gonna get into that, because I think first putting action behind it, taking initiative, you can manifest anything. But if you're not putting 100%. Those actions,
it's not
what are we doing?
You gotta follow through with that.
You gotta follow through with that. But we're gonna keep it. Let's spin it real quick and make it more relatable. So you spoke about. I don't think you spoke about this, but like, let's say cheating, right? Let's say eating food and certain things you want to eat, whatever, right? We're not gonna go really into nutrition for the most part.
Okay.
But what would you say from your personal experience is like the best cheating food?
Right,
how people say like pizza is like a good thing to get real quick, and it won't really affect your diet so much. From your personal experience, what you think?
I'll tell you this. So this might be a little different. I don't believe that there's no such thing as a cheat meal.
Okay.
So if I want to eat pizza today, I'm
not even a cheat day.
Listen to me.
Well, let me hear this.
If I want to eat pizza 5 days a week, I'm gonna eat pizza 5 days a week. No, that's what makes me happy. I'm gonna do that.
That's just what it is.
You get what I'm saying? Yeah. If I want to eat ice cream 3 days a week, I'm gonna eat ice cream. I'm not gonna pick a day to eat whatever I want. I'm not gonna. So it's like right now, fitness, health, everything should be fun, enjoyable. So if I gotta eat solid 6 days a week and then eat ice cream and pick one day to binge on unhealthy eating, what's the point of purpose? Like you're not living a happy life.
But
you get what I'm saying?
Not to play the devil's advocate, but wouldn't you consider that being discipline?
True.
So it's not discipline. I think discipline is also moderation. Not moderation. Yeah, moderation.
In the moment too, is how you are in the moment.
So right now, if I know, because right now you're so let me tell you what discipline is. If I give myself Sundays to eat unhealthy, yeah, I'm disciplined. But what if I'm allowing myself to eat all 7 days unhealthy, but I'm not eating unhealthy? I think that's really discipline. Because I can eat unhealthy every single day, but I choose not to. Because I'm disciplined on a different level. You get what I'm saying? Because if I'm giving myself, all right, only Sundays, yeah, you're disciplined. But what if you just don't give yourself no days and you just eat whatever you want to eat? And
that's not discipline at all.
The 7 days is like you just don't eat unhealthy. Yeah. I mean, you just eat healthy for 7 days, but but you're giving yourself a day to eat unhealthy. You're gonna eat unhealthy.
So you're basically telling the people that
eat whatever you want. Eat whatever you want in moderation.
Okay.
So the thing about there's something called the relapse, right? Yeah. So let's say right now you smoke cigarettes. You can't stop cold turkey. So the biggest issue with trainers, I feel like they like, hey, you can't eat that, you can't eat that, you can't eat that. Yeah. And then number one, that person might be like, you know what, I don't like this anymore. Or they might say, you know what, I'm eating healthy like 6 weeks and they end up crashing. Like, you know what, this is too much for me. Yeah. I don't like this anymore.
Overwhelming.
Yeah, so why not say, hey, look,
I already know.
As long as you eat healthy, you know what, get your green juice, drink your water, eat balanced meals. Yeah, if you want a slice of pizza tomorrow, get a slice of pizza. You want a cake tomorrow, but just make sure you're putting that work in the gym. You get what I'm saying? No, you can't half-ass the gym and eat whatever you want. No,
that's the thing.
You get what I'm saying?
I do, before you ask the question, bro, I do want to speak to RawinBrooklyn about that. I feel like with me, that's the biggest challenge. I always be like, you know what, I'm going to eat well, or I'm going to eat whatever I want. but you gotta go to the gym.
You gotta go.
That's the thing.
That's the thing about
to go to the gym.
So let's say you don't go to the gym, you have to care about what you eat. But if you go to the gym and you're insanely going crazy, you can eat whatever you want.
Tell the people what's the average you should go to the gym?
Like time
Duration.
I think so. The thing about it, so everybody's different. So I see people that say they go to the gym 2 hours, 3 hours, and I watch them and they're like they're chilling. So if you have a high intensity workout, I think an hour is good.
Okay.
I think an hour is fine. However, there are some people that their body an hour might not be enough.
Yeah.
Or they might some people that say, you know what, I don't like HIIT workouts. I don't like the supersets. I'd rather stay in the gym for 2 hours and just get more rest time. But if you're doing high intensity, I think an hour is good.
Okay.
Now if you're not doing high intensity, you might be able to do an hour and a half, 2 hours, hour and 30.
Okay.
So just to piggyback on what you guys are saying as far as the eating, the consumption. You know what I'm saying? I have to agree because my cousin, he tall as shit. You know what I'm saying? But he works out.
Yeah.
Tall as shit, got his stomach. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But he works out. You know what I'm saying? He's physical. He's physically fit.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? But he got a
His
little
stomach,
stomach.
yeah.
But he's physically fit.
Okay.
Eats whatever he wants, but he works out.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I agree. As long as you work it, and that's what he told me. As long as he work out, you know what I'm saying, regularly, he eat whatever the fuck he wants to eat.
Yeah, you know, it's actually a whole thing happening on social media in it's Ocho versus science. So Ocho basically says I can eat whatever I want, and science is saying no, you can't. And
Ocho versus science?
Science. Ocho Cinco versus science.
Oh.
And basically science means that you can't eat whatever you want. And Ocho saying, no, I can eat whatever I want and still be fit. And science said you can't.
Okay.
And I agree with Ocho.
Ocho is definitely fit.
He say he eats McDonald's every single day. I don't eat
But this is
McDonald's.
my thing,
however.
though. This is my thing.
Yeah.
I see you. You eat whatever you want. Although you're vegan, sometimes Jerry will come out and eat a Subway sandwich, but he's still fit.
Yeah.
So I be seeing myself, like, I wake up in the morning, I be like, yo, I'm bigger than what I was yesterday. It's because of what I ate. But did I work out yesterday? So I'm agreeing with both of y'all. You gotta work out.
100%.
You gotta go.
No matter what you eat. If you eat a burger.
And
So-
go ahead.
Nah, you go.
You sure?
Yeah, you go.
Nah, it just goes into my question I was gonna ask. Like, in your opinion, you know what I'm saying? What would you consider like an effective full body workout? Granted, that may be a little complex.
Full body, okay.
You know what I'm saying? Everybody is different, to each his own.
So a full body workout, alright. So full body. If you're doing a full body workout, I think it should be like more body weight. If you're doing an entire full body workout, I think it should be more calisthenics.
Okay.
So let's say I probably do like, hypothetically speaking, when you're doing a full body workout, you want to get the abs in. So you probably do like an ab workout. Like, you could do like bicycles. You could do planks, right? Which is core, right?
Yeah.
Scissor kicks, flutter kicks. You want to do some like jumping squats. You want to do some squats. You want to do burpees. Burpees are full body.
That's the when you said full body.
If you do burpees by yourself, you're good. Burpees by itself is a fucking full body workout.
That's wearing you out.
Yeah, bro.
Burpees. Throw some burpees in there, you're good. Definitely throw some you could throw some more sits, but full body workout definitely needs to be. I think body weight. You can do weights, but you also don't want to burn yourself out because with weights, it's a whole different level.
Yeah.
Doing a full body workout with weights, I wouldn't recommend that.
Okay.
Yeah, definitely. Everybody, it depends on the person.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And a lot of people are beginners, right?
Yeah, 100%. Yeah.
Just to spin everything though, you spoke about you were scared of COVID, right?
Yeah.
Take me to that space. What did you feel like you did during the whole, because we still in the pandemic? How were you able to overcome that challenge with your fitness journey and incorporating all of that?
Absolutely.
That's a good question. The reason why I was scared is because the amount of people was dying. So
Right.
it didn't hit me until I knew somebody that died.
Yeah, me too.
That's when oh shit, this shit is real. I know somebody that died.
Backyard type shit.
Yeah. So what I did was basically I just started I took my nutrition to a different level. You get what I'm saying? To a different level. And what I started to do was I started because the gyms was closed, so I started running a lot. You get what I'm saying? So I was running a lot, to strengthen my lungs. So that kind of took me to a level again, mental. It's because when you're running, it's you got that voice in your head stop.
I thought I was bugging.
Yeah. And you're like this. You're like shit. Should I stop? And before COVID, the most I can ever run, no cap, is a mile.
Tell the people what's the most you ran.
I ran a half marathon. That's 13.2 miles.
And how long?
In an hour and 56.
Talk about
No stops. There's no stopping.
You have to take a little walk. water.
Nah. Oh no. I drank water. Yeah. I had my water while running.
So you.
Yeah.
Busy.
13.
That's what it's about, bro.
13.2. I believe 13.1. I'm sorry. Correction. 13.1.
That's amazing.
But I didn't do that because of my. But you know what's crazy? From 1 mile to 13.1, I got that in less than 3 weeks. And it's not because I'm fit. It was all mental.
Mental. You just told yourself you could do it, and you kept doing it every day.
Yeah. So now I took that to the gym. The max I used to be at the gym was like an hour and a half, 2 hours. I could be in the gym for 6 hours, and the same voice that's in my head, like, Jerry, you tired? I'm like, nah. I ran a half marathon. Mm-hmm. You get what I'm saying? I could be at work, and I'm tired. I'm like, I gotta go home. Nah, I worked like 17 hours straight. Why?
But that's mental toughness,
that voice. But you. Not to cut you off, but you overcame that voice.
100%.
You get what I'm saying?
That's the question, though. How do you overcome that voice?
Yeah.
Because I was gonna ask you. I run. I'll get closer to my 4th lap, and I know I'm about to go to my finish goal. But as I'm getting closer, my mind is telling me, "Yo, slow down." Like instead of go and get it over with, the voice is like deteriorating me.
Overcoming that is you gotta look at something that's unrealistic. So to me, what was unrealistic was that half marathon. I just said I could never do some shit like that. Which my next goal is to run the full marathon, right?
And how much is that to let the
26.2 miles.
26.
So another 13. Oh, so you said 3.5.
So it's 30 years. So the thing is, I never in my life thought I could even run 4 miles.
Wow.
You get what I'm saying? I'm like, so when people tell me I run 4 miles, like, yo, I look up to you. Like that means a lot that you're able to run 4 miles.
More power.
So that voice in your head is, let's say hypothetically speaking, your craziest goal to run 6 miles straight, or even could be 2 miles straight.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's be more realistic.
Yeah. No, let's say 6. No, let's say 6 miles. Let's say 6 miles, right? And at your pace, and every time you feel tired, you have your water, you're hydrated, you're healthy, right? If you're running, right, and this needs to be by yourself, 100%. Nobody else.
Okay.
When you're running, you're gonna talk to yourself while you're running, all right? You're gonna be talking to yourself. You're having a conversation with each other. Oh my God, this hurts. My body hurts. And if you're able to constantly motivate, because you're having a conversation with yourself, right? Mm-hmm. So like, nah, we can keep on going. So if you're able to be in cahoots with your second self and get that mission you thought that was impossible, you guys beat that voice.
Mm-hmm. I think it's more so programming yourself. Yeah.
You kind of are the victim or
exactly.
It's like you blocking out all the negative thoughts and negative cognitions and all that. Yeah.
So once you do that, there's no more voice in your head.
Yeah.
Because you defeated that voice. So you get what I'm saying?
You have been so adamant on mental toughness, and I love it because it's not only about the process. I'm saying the physical process, like it's also the mental process that's 100%. Just as important. You feel what I'm saying? You have to see yourself doing it in order to actually do it.
Facts.
So with that being said, help the SteelSharpnSteel community understand. I'm gonna switch the question a little bit. Help the SteelSharpnSteel community understand the what muscle memory is and how has your mental muscle memory increased.
So muscle memory, muscle memory basically means that your body was able to, like, for instance, let me say this in so everybody understands, simple, right? Not in a scientific way. Mm-hmm. So let's say you was 150 pounds, right? And you was benching 100 pounds.
Yeah.
And you was benching 100 pounds for a year. And you stop going to the gym for a year or 2 years. And you go back to the gym and you're benching like 25 pounds.
Yeah.
You're going to get to that 100 pounds quicker than somebody that never did it before because of muscle memory. You're going to have 6-inch biceps because you had that before, opposed to somebody that never had it. Muscle memory, your body been there before. You get what I'm saying? So it's like stretching out the shirt, then shrinking it. It's able to stretch out like the elastic band, right? Mm-hmm. So it's like, are you able? If you stretch it out, right, opposed to one that never been stretched out. Mm-hmm. That's a bad example.
No, that's a perfect example.
That's a good example.
Yeah. So that's
been stretched
exactly.
Before,
but I've been stretched before.
You could go some more.
Exactly. I've been stretched before.
Yeah.
So that's what basically muscle memory is in a non-scientific way.
I get it.
You know.
And as far as your mental muscle memory, how has that increased from COVID up until now?
It's drastically. You know, so the thing about I daily work on. I work on my muscle. What's it? Muscle memory, right?
Yeah.
For my mental.
For your
I work
mental.
on that almost every single day. So I constantly the way I work on that is, since I had so much time during the pandemic, is I set unrealistic goals.
So tell the community, what's the most recent unrealistic goal that you have set for yourself?
100%.
That you still like.
It was not recent. It was like a year ago,
Okay.
and it like to this day it's my it's like probably my third best accomplishment I ever did. So I hate reading. I don't read at all.
Okay.
So I was like, you know what, Jerry, you don't read. So let's make an unrealistic goal, right? So what's it for? 8, 12, 16, 20, 24. All right. So I read 24 books in 6 months.
Wow.
You get what I'm saying? So I'm like, I've never by myself read a book. And I'm 29 years old. I've never read a book willingly by myself.
That's real shit.
And I was like, you know what? Let me, what's unrealistic? I was like, 24 books in 6 months. Let's see if I could do that. You get what I'm saying? And I did it.
Did you have like a system for that? Like, did you break it down? Like,
So it was more like you know what, so I looked at every single book, right? I looked at how many chapters. You know what, to finish this book because I wanted to knock out 4 books in a month, right?
Okay.
So basically, I'm sorry, it was 8 months.
No, it was 8 months.
It's a process.
Yeah, it was 8
No,
months.
it's a process.
Yeah.
A lot of people don't read books
Yeah.
at all.
Yeah.
So the fact you were able to do
Yeah.
that in that time
So
frame.
basically, and also I had some hefty books. You know what I'm saying? So
Like
I had
some dictionary ass books.
Yeah, so I had some Quam books out, but majority of my books was Black history.
Okay.
But you know, I had some hefty books. So some books it would take me like a month to read. Some books would take me 2 weeks. Some books I knocked out in a week.
Oh yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
Days, yeah.
One book I probably knocked out in 2 days. You know, like
Okay.
so basically. But the only reason why I did that, I still don't like reading to this day. I love knowledge. I don't like reading, but the only reason why I did that was for mental.
100%.
To give a goal,
That
unrealistic
capacity.
goal, and say, you know what, I can do it.
If I did it, I could do it again.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, we gotta applaud you, yo, bro. We applaud you for mental.
Yeah, I
For
appreciate
all
that.
that, man.
Yeah, I
You
appreciate
gotta have
that.
that mental.
I appreciate
So
that. That's
with that
important.
being said, you know what I'm saying? You know I gotta switch it a little bit, big bro.
Okay.
You could have been anywhere else, but you here.
Facts, that's a fact.
100%
I appreciate you guys for
big bro.
inviting me
100%,
here.
You know what I'm saying? Come on, still sharp and still, baby. That's yours.
Appreciate that. You know what I'm
Big
saying?
fact.
Let me
Come on.
unravel it. Let me unravel it.
Come on, get you yours. Get you yours.
That's a fact.
So,
I appreciate that.
You know, every guest, every episode, we display Black victory.
Okay.
We done did that already.
Okay.
But we got a game called Still Sharp and Still presents Let's Rap.
Let's rap.
Oh, wow. Okay.
You do the whole fitness and
Okay.
dips, pull ups, but are you willing to pull up to this battle real quick?
You ready?
I don't know.
All
So
right.
I'm gonna throw in a little beat. You got 5 words. Let me see.
So 5 1, just say 5 words.
Just rap those 5 words right ahead.
Oh, these?
Yup.
Oh, so if I hit all in one time, I'm good.
Whatever you could do.
All right.
I'll give you a little 30 seconds. Do your thing. Let me know when you're ready.
Pressure is on.
You got 5 words. I'm gonna let the community know what the 5 words is. Perseverance, dips, consistent reps, and pull-ups.
Come on.
Talk about it, Mr. RawinBrooklyn.
We all want to be good, right?
Talk about it.
You gotta pull up to the set, right?
Yeah.
You gotta persevere. Take them dips to them reps, be consistent and come, right?
Yeah. That's enough.
I'm saying, quick 16.
Yeah, try.
Quick 16.
Oh man, that was the fastest Let's Rap in Still Sharp Still history ever.
It went down though.
Boy gave you 16 bars every 2 seconds. But listen, before we get out of here, definitely want to applaud you for what you have done.
100%.
What you have done for yourself, for the community, the feedback, the give back. I do want to ask you before we get out of here, what would you tell your 18-year-old self?
Damn, that's a deep question. Oh shit. I would say, you know what? I think you just live life, right? So number one, live life for yourself and nobody else. So do what makes you happy. Don't do it for money. Don't do it for fame. Just do what makes you happy, and just travel, so you can see things in a different perspective. Because when you're staying in just one place. You have one perspective. But if you're traveling to different countries or different states, you see things in a different lens.
Yeah.
So I would just say travel more and just do things to make yourself happy. That's that advice I would give. You know?
No, I love it.
Still Sharpn Still. We out of here.
Know the vibes.
Stay up.